Hello students, welcome to our today lab session. In our today lab session, we have learned our first practical. So dear students, in our first practical, we have to display hello, welcome to practical lab session of C programming. So today in our practical lab session, first of all, I can explain you our program, then we can do our practical session. So dear students, if you want to print a string that is hello, welcome to practical lab session of C programming, then first of all you have to write a program. So dear students, in our program, first of all, in the first and second line we have header files. Now there is a question in your mind, sir, what is header file? So dear students, basically the header files contain the set of predefined standard library functions. Okay, basically, the header files contain the set of predefined standard library function. Dear students, these functions are used to perform some specific task. Now, in these header files, first of all, you can see we have write hash include. So, dear student, basically, this hash include is a preprocessor directory. What is preprocessor directory? Dear students, basically, it will include the file which is given within the angle bracket into the current source file. So you can remember the hash include is a preprocessor directory. Then dear students, inside the angular bracket we have stdio.h. What is stdio.h? So basically in stdio.h, we have combination of two things. First one is stdio, then .h. So here stdio is standard input output files and .h is extension of header files. So dear students, basically the stdio.h is a header file which has the necessary information to include the input output related function. So dear students, basically if you want to insert the data, then you require input function, and if you want to display the data, then you require output function. So in our program we are using a function that is printf for outputting. So whenever we require to display our data, we require a output function, and for that output function we have required a header file that is known as stdio.h. So dear students, if we want to print the message with the help of printf function, then we require stdio.h header file. Then here in the second line we have another header file that is conio.h. So why we are using conio.h? So dear students, basically conio stand for console input output and .h for header file extension. So basically in console input output we have basically two main functions that we are using in our program. Our first function is clear screen. Now why we are using clear screen? So dear students, basically it is used to clear the previous output in the output window. So whatever the previous output, whenever you are executing your program, that will be cleared with the help of clear screen function. So here CLR SCR for clear screen function. Then we have another function that is getch. Why we are using getch? So dear students, this function is used to hold the output window. Okay, if you want to hold output window, we require a function that is known as getch. Okay, otherwise if you are executing your code, it will display the output window for just a fraction of second. Okay, if you are executing this code without the help of getch, then your window will display the output only for a fraction of second. Okay, so if we want to use these two main functions, that is clear screen and getch, then we are requiring another header file that is conio.h, and conio.h for console input output header files. Then dear students, in the third line we have void main. So basically the void is a data type which return nothing. And another thing that is main function. Why we are using main function? Dear students, basically the main function is the starting point of our program execution. Okay, whenever our operating system initiate the program execution, it will invoke the main function. So we can say that it is the starting point of our program execution. Then in the fourth line we have our opening bracket, which will represent opening curly brace, which will represent the starting point of the block. Okay, so in the fifth line we have clear screen, which is used to clear the previous output of our output window. Then in the sixth line, dear students, we have printf function, and as I can tell you, the printf function is used to print the specific string. So dear students, here I am writing the message that is hello, welcome to practical lab session of C programming. So after you are writing this message, the print screen function will display this message on screen. And then we have getCh function. Now I can tell you why we are using getCh function, to hold the output window. And in the eighth line we have closing curly brace, which will represent the end of the block. So dear students, this is our basic C program to display a string, that is hello, welcome to practical lab session of C programming. Now I can show you this program through our practical lab session. Dear students, now you can see I am typing this program in my turbo compiler. So I am writing again the same program, okay, where I want to display a string, and the string is hello, welcome to practical lab session of C programming. So dear students, whenever I am writing this program, after this typing, I can start to execute it. So first of all, I have to click on compile option, and after this compile option we have to click on a run command. So how? First of all, you have to click on compile, then it can say it is up to date, then I have to click on run. So dear students, whenever I am clicking on run, you can see the output, that is hello, welcome to practical lab session of C programming. So in our today practical lab session, we have learned regarding our first practical, that is where we have to display the string regarding hello, welcome to practical lab session of C program. So dear students, thank you for our today lab session.